natural disaster alert system. So just a quick table of contents. First, I'm going to go over, oh, you can see the screen, right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. We're going to go over the project overview. Then we're going to go into the problem statement as well as the problem objective, go into the technical depth of things as well as future improvements, and finish off the summary. So just a quick project overview. This project automatically tracks natural disaster events via RSS feeds and sends detailed email alerts using AI-generated guidance. The problem statement that we came up with is that natural disaster alerts are often delayed or lack clear, actionable information, leaving people unprepared to respond effectively. Some problem objectives of our project include detecting new disaster events in real time using live global data, using AI to generate clear, detailed disaster alerts, and automatically notifying users through these alerts. The database that we used was the GDACS, otherwise known as the Global Disaster Alert and Coordination System, which provides a live RSS feed of global disaster events with real-time, continuously updating disaster information. It includes like various event details such as disaster type, location, and most importantly, severity, or on the database, it's a GDACS score, which is one of the reasons why we chose to use this one over something like NASA API.
Okay, got it.
So the technology that we used, here's some of them. So we use feed parser to extract real-time data, disaster information from our database and convert it into structured data. We used Google Gemini API to generate disaster alerts through a prompt. We use SMPT for email automation, and we use the CSV file storage to essentially ensure that there are no duplicate notifications being sent to the recipient.
Understood.
Just a quick system workflow. First, we fetch the latest disaster data from our database. Then we parse through the event details such as title, category, date, link, severity, etc. We then compare event ID with stored data through the CSV file. And then we detect new disaster events before triggering an alert generation.
Got it.
So the AI integration for our model is the Google Gemini 2.5 Flash, which essentially the AI will receive like a prompt with the disaster title as well as a lot of the context. And from that prompt, it'll generate a detailed explanation of the events with very important, clear emergency guidance with accurate situation-specific safety steps. Here's just some real-world applications of our project. First of all, it fits the mold of like a public safety model, which delivers timely, accurate alerts that help individuals quickly understand disasters and take the appropriate safety actions. And we also thought that it would be nice to advertise to communities and schools for them to implement into their alert systems. We noticed that a lot of countries in Asia where there are a lot of more natural disasters, it's extremely difficult to organize an entire student body to stay disciplined and organized during these events of emergencies, right? So with this, it can be extremely beneficial for them. And just something we point out, it is extremely scalable for global use as it uses a database that tracks natural disaster events from all around the world, making it adaptable for use across different countries and regions.
All right, understood.
For some future improvements, we plan on implementing multi-source integration, essentially pulling data from multiple RSS feeds and APIs, such as the NASA API I talked about earlier. This way, there'd be broader coverage of disasters worldwide and just overall lead to more accurate data. We also want to implement a multi-channel notification system, extending beyond just email alerts, maybe through SMS, push notifications, or even messaging apps such as Telegram. But initially, we wanted to use send alerts to a phone number, but we realized that was like private information, government only. So we settled with email, but in the future, we plan to add more, which means that faster alerts would reach people who may not check their email as regularly.
Definitely understood.
Yeah. And then just a quick summary of our project so far. Our project goal is to automate monitoring of natural disasters and alert people with actionable guidance using our AI. Some key features include real-time RSS feed monitoring, AI-generated detailed email alerts, as well as event tracking to avoid duplicate notifications. Some benefits of our project include faster and more accurate disaster notifications. And more importantly, it helps recipients take the proper safety measures, which we noticed a lot of news sites just don't do. And of course, it's also extremely scalable and adaptable for global coverage as the database tracks events from all around the world.
All right, understood.
Yeah, that's my presentation. Thank you for listening.
That was really nicely presented, by the way. So yeah.
Thank you.
All right. You have your demonstration ready with you?
My what?
Do you have a demonstration, something that can give me an idea as to how this works?
Oh, sure. Let me share my screen. So basically, we
Yeah,
trigger.
if you have an email or something that.
Yeah, I'll show you the what the email looks like so far. But here. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. So right now it is a little like clunky and unorganized, especially with the title. But through the event, it basically generates like the closest like what's it called, the natural disaster near your area, and with that, first of all, it sends a lot of the information that it includes, and then the second part is that it recommends steps for like how to proceed. Right, it gives you like information on how to clear like emergency guidance.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, looks great. Looks great. Yes.
Okay.
All right.